Hello, my name is Will. I was asked which parable is my favourite one. I thought about it for quite a while, but it was actually quite an easy decision to make. And my favourite parable is the parable of the widow's mite. Let me read it to you. As Jesus looked up, he saw the rich putting their gifts into the temple treasury. He also saw a poor widow put in 2 very small copper coins. Jesus said, "Truly I tell you, this poor widow has put in more than all the others. All these people give their gifts out of their wealth, but she, out of her poverty, put in all that she had to live on." Now then, there are many wealthy people in this world who give very, very generously. Absolutely. There are many poorer people in this world, poor people, who give very, very generously. Absolutely. Within the context of this parable, it was the wealthier who donated a very small amount out of their surplus, surplus being the key word. And it was the widow who donated all that she had to live on. And I think that I remember reading something which really struck me, that while the wealthier people's donation in this parable was heard by people nearby, the amount of coin going into the treasury, the amount of coin going from their surplus into the treasury, that was heard by the people nearby, whereas the widow's donation, which would have made barely a sound, it was 2 mites, and a mite was the lowest value coin. And I guess you could say that's quite similar to the 1 pence piece. I've got 2 1 pence pieces here in my hand, and a 1 pence piece, of course, is the lowest value coin. And while the sound of her coins going into the treasury would not have made much sound, the actual sound of the coin was actually heard in heaven, which I think is a wonderful and beautiful description. And while the parable is not suggesting that everyone should donate everything they have to live on, the parable conveys a powerful message, and it's about proportion, isn't it? I mean, I'm sure that every gift and donation is gracefully received, but the point was that the widow's sacrifice, I would suggest, was the greater sacrifice. And I think there's a powerful lesson there to be learned. So, I mean, I don't need to know how much you donate. You don't need to know how much I donate. But the point is that we need to ask ourselves, do we give as much as we could give? And it's a very powerful parable. And I'm grateful for the opportunity to share with you what my favourite parable is. Diolch. Thank you.